It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Fire crews are mopping up after a house fire at New Lambton this morning. Newcastle Fire Command says they received several O calls just before 7 o'clock, with crews noticing a large plume of smoke as they made their way to the two-storey weatherboard home in Grinsell Street. It's believed the fire started in the roof above a top-floor bathroom and was quickly contained. No one was injured and the cause of the fire is not known at this stage. Newcastle Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms is again being accused of spending up big at ratepayers' expense. The Daily Telegraph reports Councillor Nelms racked up more than $30,000 on two council credit cards over the past 2 years on items like car washes, 26 bottles of wine and smashed avocado brunches. The Lord Mayor has previously been criticised for claiming childcare expenses while on overseas council business. Councillor Nelms maintains the spending is above board and falls under her council travel entitlements. Meanwhile, former Hunter Water executive Jeremy Barth has been appointed as interim CEO of Newcastle Council. It comes after some councillors criticised the selection process, saying it was predetermined and wasn't subject to the normal subcommittee protocol. The interim appointment is for 12 months from May 15 and comes with an annual salary of $390,000. An Industry Super Australia report has revealed more than 18,000 workers in the Newcastle and Hunter region were underpaid superannuation in the 2013-14 financial year. Workers are being urged to check their pay slips and superannuation accounts and speak with their employer or the ATO if they identify a problem. Federal Newcastle MP Sharon Claydon says when people don't have adequate superannuation, they have to draw more on government pensions.
The government's serious about wanting to stand up for workers and indeed serious about the budget repair options. They could do a good job by trying to stop this massive hemorrhaging of superannuation funds and in turn reduce their pension budget in years to come. It's a good outcome for both people.
Police say they're planning more operations as the crackdown on bikie gangs in the Hunter continues. More than 10 properties belonging to bikie gang members have been searched over the past week, with officers looking for firearms and ammunition. Officers also dismantled the Nomads Clubhouse at Muswellbrook yesterday, following a spate of tit-for-tat drive-by shootings and gang violence in recent weeks. Hunter CEOs are today gathering to launch this year's St Vincent de Paul CEO Sleepout. On June 22, around 60 chief executives will sleep rough at McDonald Jones Stadium, giving them a greater understanding of homelessness in the Hunter. It's estimated the event will raise more than last year's total of $117,000, with all money raised going to local charities providing aid to the disadvantaged. Executive Officer of St Vincent de Paul Newcastle, Denise Lucas, is encouraging those involved to fundraise as much as possible.
We try to encourage the CEOs, once they register, to do some fundraising and ask their colleagues or family and friends to sponsor them. They can get more information by calling us here at St Vincent de Paul or by checking out the CEO Sleepout website.
Bus stops in the Newcastle CBD will be relocated as construction of the city's light rail project progresses in the next couple of years. 14 bus stops will be relocated from Hunter and Scott Street to King Street, Honeysuckle Drive and Wharf Road to minimise disruption while the light rail project is built.
Sport for our sponsor PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
Knights prop Josh Starling says his side's lack of game management has cost them dearly so far this season. Newcastle has just one victory from 5 games and believe they should have come away with an upset win over the Sharks last weekend. Starling says they need to work on closing out games each week.
We're also disappointed because all those other games beside the Panthers, we had an opportunity to win them and we didn't take it. So that's what we're disappointed in, and we should probably have 3 or 4 wins to our name rather than just one.
The Newcastle Jets have snapped up promising Wanderers attacking midfielder Mario Shabal for the next 2 years. The 18-year-old has played 1 A-League game for Western Sydney after coming through their junior ranks. He's impressed Jets management with his attacking style of play, and coach Mark Jones believes he'll become an integral part of the team. And Wallsend cricketer Jason Sangha will line up with the Australian under-19 side for a 3-day test match against Sri Lanka starting on Saturday in Hobart. And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 6, 28, 4, 43, 11 and 24, and the supplementaries are 44 and 38. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.